I can't stand people sometimes. I got I once had to take a flight where half the plane was filled with the Toddlers and Tiaras cast. Yeah, you've seen that show, right? You know that show, the one with the little prostitutes? You know what I'm talking about, right? Prostitutes? I don't know what to call it. What's the proper nomenclature for a 3-year-old professional? How do you describe child abuse? That's the term. So, well, it is abuse. No kid ever asked for that life. No 3-year-old has ever looked up at their mother longingly, just been like, "Mommy, dress me like a whore." No. She says, "Mommy, dress me like a princess." And the mother says, "You're a princess?" And she goes, "I don't know, Mom. Looks a little hoary. Got anything back there in a one piece? Because I'm a baby." So I met these kids. I'm on this flight, and one of the mothers sits down right next to me. And like the whole flight just filled with them. I'm looking around this plane just being like, holy shit, I would rather snakes. Get these motherfucking tot suits off my motherfucking plane, right? But the mother sits down right next to me. She starts to talk to me, which is her right as the person who bought a ticket in my row. I don't want to talk to her because I have this condition that makes it difficult to talk to people like that. I have this thing where I'm honest. And I don't know how I'm going to make a flight, the 7-hour flight. It's Miami to Seattle. A 7-hour flight. I don't know how I'm going to make a flight that long with a woman from Toddlers and Tiaras. I don't know. I'm not going to make liftoff. Like, she's going to be like, "Hi, what's your name?" I'm like, "You're everything wrong with America." Like, I can't hold that back. So I'm doing everything I can to act distracted. I'm staring at the in-flight magazine for an hour and a half, just really into the Sudoku, like, a lot of sevens in this puzzle, you know, like whatever I can do. I'm reading Sky Mall. That's how bad this shit got. Like, I'm gonna be the asshole who buys something out of the sky. Like, "Oh, my pet needs a velvet staircase. I should get this." And I run out of things to do, and she starts to talk to me, and she's dumb immediately. Like she had entered a contest. Her first question, "So where are you going?" And what I wanted to say was, "Seattle, I think we all are." I'm not gonna jump at Chicago. I don't know what your plan is, but I'm gonna see this one through. "What the hell are you talking about? Where am I going?" "We go where he goes. It's out of our hands. He wants to go to Peru? Fuck it, we're going to Peru. There's nothing I can do at this point." And we're not connecting, if that's what you're asking. No one's connecting. Here's how I know no one's connecting. It's a flight from Miami to Seattle. That's the longest one in the country. Who flies from Miami to Seattle and goes somewhere else? How shitty of a ticket would you have to have? You go from and keep going, "I'm just going to Orlando, but I got a good deal." Like, no, we're all going to Seattle. Is what I wanted to say. But it would be rude. So I had to say, "Seattle. Where are you going?" "Well, what a small world. What are the odds that two people on the same flight to Seattle would both be going to Seattle?" People behind me think I'm a moron now, but I gotta keep it up. Because her next question was even dumber. "Do you want to meet my kids?" Do I want to meet your kids? Have I been actively sitting here wishing you would introduce me to those children? What do I coach Penn State? I don't want to meet your kids. Too soon, you're right. I should have said Syracuse. My point is, I don't want to meet her creepy adult-dressed children, but you can't just say that. So I had to say, "I would love to meet your kids." And it was so obvious she had given up on her own life to live for those children, just by what she named them. I had an epiphany at that moment. There are 2 reasons to have children, and only 2 reasons, ever. One is because you have enough love in your heart and in your home. You want to share that with another human being, and that is beautiful. The other is because you failed at whatever you set out to do, and you want round 2. And that's what this was, because the kid's name was Megan. Megan, not Megan, Megan. Me again. How fucked up is that name? Second one was even more appropriate. It was Vicky. I was like, "Oh, that's so beautiful. Is that short for Victoria or is that short for vicarious?" And that one I said out loud because she didn't know what I meant. So people behind me are laughing. They get it now. She's just confused. You know, she's like, "Vicarious, is that a Greek name?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's A Greek that's derived from the root. The flight to Seattle's fucking long. You have any idea how bad your flight has to be for you to root for your own plane to crash? You ever had that thought? The entire mental math of the thought from start to finish. I don't mean like a fleeting thought, like every time I've ever flown United. I mean like the entire mental math of the thought from start to finish. Like, I would die. I don't want to die. But they would die. I'm gonna do it. Have you ever had that thought?
Hey everyone, my name is Ian. I'm with the Laugh Factory production team here at the Laugh Factory, and I have some advice for you. Please, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you comment, be nice.